Lesson 44.
Perro, gato.
Okay, Antonio, help us to pronounce perro correctly.
Okay, perro, it has two R's. Whenever we have two R's together, you have to roll the R's stronger than when you have only one R. Like, for example, in number 3, which would be tres, we learned that a couple of lessons ago, it only has one R. So the rolling the R is not as strong as when you have two R's together. So you have to roll them a little bit stronger. Perro. So perro, it's actually referring to a male dog. If for female dog, it's gonna be a different word. Pretty much the same, but you only change the letter O for the letter A. So instead of saying perro, you say perra. So perra, female dog, perro, male dog. And the same thing goes for gato. Gato is actually a male cat. But if you want to say a female cat, you say gata. Just change the last letter of the word, which is O, change it for a letter A. So I would say gata. And for singular and plural also, if we have a group of mixed genders of dogs, just female dogs and male dogs together, you would the same rule applies. You would say the male plural word which would be perros. And if we have a group of only male dogs, also say perros, Perros. But if you have a group of only female dogs, then you would say perras, Perras. So perras only for a group of female dogs, female only, and perros for male only or mixed gender. Same thing for gato and gata. Gatos would be the plural. Just add an S to it, and then that would be a group of male cats or mixed gender cats. But the plural word for gata, female cat, would be gatas. Just add an S, so would be good. It would be spelled Gatas. Gatas for a group of female-only cats, and gatos for male-only or mixed gender.
Now, I've noticed that a lot of English speakers are very particular about knowing the gender of their pets. Like, for instance, if I go to a neighbor's house and they have a dog, and I say, "Oh, that's a nice dog. What's his name?" If the dog is a girl dog, they'll say, "Oh, you mean what's her name?" In other words, they'll correct me so that I'm using the right gender when talking about their pet.
Uh-huh.
Do Spanish speakers do the same thing? Like, if you call it a gato, will they correct you and tell you to call it a gata if it's really a girl cat?
Same thing, yes.
Let's take a look at the exercises here. In exercise 1, we have the word cinco, which means 5, and gatos means cats. So number 1 will say 5 cats. In number 2, we have cuatro, which means 4, and perros, which means dogs. So number 2 says 4 dogs. In number 3, tres hermanos means 3 brothers, and dos hermanas means 2 sisters. So number 3 says 3 brothers and 2 sisters. In number 4, the word seis means 6. So seis gatos means 6 cats. Nueve means 9, and perros means dogs. So number 4 will say 6 cats and 9 dogs. That's a lot of pets to have around the house. I hope that you don't have that many pets in your house. In number 5, siete means 7, and amigas means friends. And since amigas is feminine, it means friends of the female gender. So number 5 will say 7 friends. In number 6, mis perros means my dogs, and mi gata means my cat. So number 6 will say my dogs and my cat. And since it's gata and not gato, then the cat will be a female cat. In number 7, once means 11 and niños means children. I suppose that once niños could also mean 11 boys, but typically the word niños is used to mean children. In number 8, ellas son means they are, and mis hijas means my daughters. So number 8 will say they are my daughters. In number 9, yo soy means I am, and tu amiga means your friend. Of course, this word for friend, amiga, is feminine, so that's going to be a friend of the female gender. In number 10, hola means hello, and mis niños means my children. So number 10 says, hello, my children.